Hello and welcome to GPTV on Tuesday, November the 5th. I'm Gary Peer.
And I'm Sally Zellman.
You are indeed Sally Zellman, and welcome to GPTV.
Thank
It's
you.
good to have you back on board and on. Most people who have been around real estate for a little while, they would know well and truly who Sally Zellman, our director and matriarch and CEO, Chief Energy Officer of Gary Peer and Associates, is Sally Zellman. Tell us about what's going on out there, Sally. How are we doing?
We're doing okay.
Good.
You know, it's different times,
Different
slightly times. However, I think real estate is always in the forefront of most people's minds, and you know, what a way to improve your lifestyle, your living, your careers, your ability to move forward.
Absolutely. Now, women in real estate, you know, you've been one of the role models. I say you're the CEO of Gary Peer Associates because you are the Chief Energy Officer. You've got your lunch with all your ladies'
Yes,
lunch
I
very
have.
soon,
Coming up very
which
soon.
unfortunately I don't get an invitation to. Sadly, you know, I think it's actually quite, you know, discriminatory not to allow men anywhere.
Would you like
there,
to come?
Yeah, I'd love to come. Is that an
I'll
invitation?
invite you.
Oh,
Yes.
good. I'm going to be there. So that was a good way of doing it. So Sal, you've got all of the you know, the ladies of our office coming with you. Tell us a little bit about how it is for women in real estate now compared to how it was all those years ago when you were just you know, a young upstart.
It's very different.
Yeah.
It was a bit more of a boys' club, and just women just weren't in tune with it at the time, but they certainly have come a long way since then.
Yep.
They're very, very keen, they're excited, they really know their stuff, and I think they're very genuine about how they react with people. Yep. And very fulfilling career for a lot of these girls. Well,
a lot of people might not know, but historically it was difficult for women to get into real estate in Melbourne. I think America led the way.
They did,
absolutely. In bringing women forward in real estate. And I remember going to America years ago and going to conferences and speaking to people in America. There were these incredibly dynamic women in real estate. And I couldn't understand how there were so many in America, but they weren't here. And one of the reasons was because of the way that the law worked here, in that you had to work full-time to be a licensed, you know, to be an estate agent representative. You couldn't just work part-time. In America, you could work part-time.
That's
so
right.
there were women who were juggling their lives, juggling their kids,
Yes.
and they were doing deals and they were hustling around and doing a great job, and it was very hard. But
Yes.
you know, things changed, and of course all of the women stepped forward, and I know that you're one of the few women directors in real estate. You're one of the early ones. It certainly you know, was recognised and you know, appreciated for your amazing talent. But now...
Could I just say something?
Yeah, sure.
It was my lucky day when I met you.
Well, thank you, Sally. It was our lucky day.
It was my lucky day.
Our lucky day too. We were very fortunate to have you join the family, and you really are, you know, as I said, the matriarch of our real estate family, and many of our wonderful women in real estate are looking to you for how they can progress and advance and fulfil their life as real estate agents. And now, interestingly also, and you would be very aware of this, we just had a mystery shop of our team.
Yes.
So we went and we assessed ourselves. We are checking ourselves out.
It's a good thing, isn't it?
To see, well, I think it's great to have awareness, and you know, we are a work in progress. We don't think we've got all the answers. We don't think we can't get better. And we're on this forever quest of trying to improve. And part of that is to get someone to assess all of our people and open for inspections. And of course, the top 10 agents, 5 of them were women. What do you say about that?
I think it's pretty good. I think it's an excellent thing. Just going back to the earlier days,
Yep.
It was just such a different time because, look, for most women, you know, unfortunately, myself in particular, were born at a time where our mothers did everything for our fathers, so we carried on that tradition. But new age women are quite different because men now change nappies and they cook and they do all sorts of things.
I wasn't great at that myself, but cooking, you know, I could put on an egg. Yeah.
But women in those days just didn't have the time more than anything else. Or not that they didn't have the ability, they certainly had the ability.
No question about
But
that.
over the years, things have become a bit easier, or they share things more.
Yep.
And a lot of these girls are just phenomenal. And to have 5 women on top, it tells you something, doesn't it?
Well, you know, it does tell you something because, you know, we have many sales women, but the ratio is still weighted towards the men. So they have 5 out of 10 being women in our top, you know, top 10 is outstanding. I'm also finding personally, I am dealing with far more women now than I am with men. Making decisions, you know,
meaning
being
purchasers?
as sellers. You
As
know,
sellers, yeah.
I mean purchasers as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I see auctions and it's all the women bidding, you know, and the men either aren't there or just standing back doing as they're told. I think men are smart enough to know where that we actually should be at that particular time in terms of how to step back and let someone that's probably often a bit more insightful, you know, lead the way. And certainly, I got to say that when I deal with women in real estate, they cut to the chase. There's not a lot
That's
of
it.
ego involved.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not saying there never is, but it's not as much.
Yeah.
And you know, it's always a much more direct conversation.
Maybe they're just a little bit clearer thinking.
Clearer thinking,
you know?
straightforward,
Yeah.
uncomplicated
Yeah.
in the commercial
No,
sense.
not so much ego.
Definitely, no, I
Yeah.
appreciate and love that. So, so thank you for all that you do and for being the inspiration that you are. It's great to have you on.
Delighted.
You know, I'm happy that Philip does with me every week, but I'm not missing him this week, I've got to say. And I know I give him a lot of turns without me as I go and, you know, improve myself. He says it's on holidays. I say I'm just going on a professional development somewhere with my family or on my own or with a golf club. But I have to say it's good to have you on.
Thank you.
Let's just talk a bit about the market because,
Okay.
interestingly enough, and I like this very much, and we'll see, maybe we'll tune into that because it's not going to be so clear, but turning point as home values rise has been written about by a very astute woman. Her name is Sarah Petty, who is a journalist at the Herald Sun. Now, we are seeing properties now turning around and starting to increase. So we've seen this progression of things going backwards, prices coming down a little bit. We said on GPTV about 2 or 3 weeks ago, maybe it was even last week, that the window is closing for buyers to jump in and get great value. I mean, you've seen, as I've seen, typically properties doubling every 7 or 10 years.
Yes.
We've seen incredible aggressive increases, but not the last year or two since the pandemic sort of finished. Property prices, with all the interest rates, declined, came back, settled. Is this the great time to buy real estate, in your opinion?
I think always is the right time. But in particular, now, as you just said, the window's closing a bit. And I think when they do announce interest rates to be cut, I think that'll make a huge difference as well. So now is probably very much the time, if you're out there looking, jump in. Do it.
I think so too. And Philip thinks it's going to make a big difference as soon as interest rates go down. I'm predicting it'll be the second decrease that really triggers the market big time. I think the first one will motivate people into thinking about it and maybe acting. I think the second one is going to, I don't know, be frenzied buying, but I think it's going to get back to that really competitive buying situation when people are feeling with themselves secure that they can buy and commit and have got an affordable opportunity going forward. They know what they're committing to. I think we're going to see some increases. That's my personal view.
You know, I think also, don't they say that Melbourne's going to have by the year, whatever, a huge amount of people living here.
People have got to live somewhere, don't they?
Absolutely.
They've got to live somewhere.
Absolutely.
And, you know, everything, you could say whatever you like about Melbourne, you could say what you want about the political situation, the government, or what. It doesn't really matter, because I'm not here to make political commentary, but whether it's this government or the last government or the future government, one thing we know about Melbourne is we've got all of the sporting events, we've got the races, which I love. Melbourne. Unfortunately, my bank manager doesn't love it so much, but we've got the races, we've got the footy, we've got the Grand Prix, we've got the tennis every year. We've got so much going on here all the time, from the Security Festival to different food festivals and, you know, just a huge, culturally, restaurants, cafes, parks, shopping, you know, great walks, close to the hills, close to the ski fields. I mean,
who wouldn't want to live in Melbourne?
I know, everything is happening here. So even though we've been a little bit on the nose in some respects,
changes. We went through some difficult times.
We went through it years ago. When you think back years ago, before Kennett got in, there was also some difficulties. He got in and seemed to sort things out at that time, even though they got thrown out for it. But you know what?
Forward.
We're going to go forward. We're going to move ahead. Let's talk about some of our sales, Sal. And we're right in the, you know, we're now in the back half of spring.
That's right.
Went fast.
This year
we are
just
still went crazy fast. We are still booking up auctions for this year, so it's not too late to move into December and sell. And we are already starting to look at 2025. We've got a bit going on.
It's scary.
It's a bit scary how fast it's all going, but it's fun. That's the merry-go-round that we're on, Sally. It doesn't slow down.
Exactly.
It's an express. It's not stopping all stations. It keeps moving. Let's talk about some of the sales that we've had. I had the great pleasure of going back to the street where I was, you know, basically born in, Gordon Street, Alstonwick, and lived most of my life. Now we auctioned.
Position down there, isn't it?
Great position. There's a great development happening with the ABCs as well, which is very exciting. But 2 at 17, 5 at 17, I beg your pardon. Eyes aren't what they were. 5 at 17 Gordon Street, Alstonwick. We auctioned on Halloween. It was a bit of a spooky theme. I wanted to go with a spider on my shoulder or something, but had a lot of fun there. Interesting, you know, we've got an auction coming up this weekend as well with a fixed price. You know, so some properties got fixed prices. This one we had a figure that was going to buy it on the table. And basically the purchaser said, look, I want to buy this. The vendor said, I want to sell it. They both agreed, but there were some other parties, so we made it fair and reasonable. We said, let's just bring the auction in. We brought the auction in, brought people there, had an offer of 505, declared it very openly. 505, going to sell it. It's a bid at 5.75. It's a bid at 510 for the person that bid 505.
That was pretty exciting, wasn't it?
And 510 it was
maybe
over.
It's a new way.
Maybe it is, you know, but it's the second time we've done that in recent times.
I think it's
510, property sold. Very transparent, buyer happy, seller happy, underbidder understood the process. So
excellent.
So well done to everyone involved there. We've sold something in Bowen Crescent. Well done to Matt Morley and his team. With Jeremy Rosens, sold a property in Bowen Crescent, Melbourne, and we do a lot there, 603 at 8 Bowen Crescent. We do a lot in that whole Queen's Road,
great.
you know, Security Road district. This one, the range was sort of 950 to 1,045,000, sold in the range. Yeah, so that was the only other real one to talk about, because on the weekend there was no auctions, of course.
Long
being
weekend.
The Melbourne Cup weekend. Hope you back the winner. And hope
Will
you're
you
happy
be
with
going?
their result in America. But we have just haven't had the auctions.
Yeah.
They're all coming up this weekend. But a number of other sales that happened through the week in a variety of suburbs, including Caulfield South, Elwood, Elstonwick, Hyatt. We've been all over the place selling stuff everywhere, Bentley. So it has been a busy one. But we have got a very busy one, Sally.
Yes.
This weekend. A full action-packed weekend of auctions, a double banger, because all the cup auctions for the Derby weekend have been pushed into either the weekend before or the weekend after. This is the weekend after. Shall we review our auctions?
Absolutely, let's do it.
Okay. Sally, we have no less than 47 auctions coming up midweek and the weekend. That's a lot of auctions with a lot of work to do. Thankfully, we've got 8 auctioneers, and we can still handle more, believe it or not. But 47 is pretty good. I think we're in about 17 suburbs, so we're all over the place. We cannot wait for the weekend sale. We're running midweek here. We've got the Magnificent 7 coming up, this block of 7 apartments in Derby Crescent in Caulfield East. Tell us a little bit about this block.
7 apartments. This should be a really good investment property for somebody. I think very exciting.
7
great
one-bedders,
location.
great spot just there, Caulfield Racecourse by that
Indeed.
block, and you can move into one of the apartments and start studying the form for the Caulfield Cup next year, just around the corner.
Excellent.
We're going to be looking at auctioning this terrific home in Ayr Road, Caulfield North. This is an estate, Sally. Tell us a bit about it.
This is one of those unbelievable homes in the luxury end of North Caulfield.
Golden Mile.
Golden Mile to Ayr Road is really a beautiful, beautiful home. Tennis courts, got everything with it. Absolutely beautiful.
Sal, we rip into the weekend after those midweekers and those twilights. We rip into Saturday. It's going to be a very full day. We're kicking off at 10 a.m. This one's been sold and it is just under condition at the moment, under offer. This is in Major Street, Hyatt. Sally, this is a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment, just situated right on the doorstep of all of the shops and the train station. Is under offer, under contract, so probably won't be going ahead, but if it happens to, it'll be 10 a.m. on Saturday morning. Let's move on to triple auction action, Sal. We're going to be in South Yarra, and what a beautiful vista we have for this terrific apartment that Daniel Pear's handling, and Simon Rodolnik's auctioning in Simmons Street, South Yarra.
Again, position is what always counts, and this certainly is great. 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 1 car park. Great apartment on this one.
Charles Street, Elswick, Sally, also is under contract at the moment. If it doesn't go ahead, it will be auctioned at 10:30 a.m. It's a wonderful 1-bedroom just opposite the park there near Ellison Road on Saturday morning at 10:30. But what we know is going ahead, we are moving toward Murrumbeena, Sally, and we're going to be in Toward Street, Murrumbeena. Leor Samuel auctions this apartment at 10:30 a.m. Tell us all about it.
2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 1 car park. Again, good buying on this one, isn't it?
It is good buying, Sally. We've got 5 auctions at 11:30. We've got Simon Rodolnik in Marv Hall Street in Bentley being handled by Leor Barr. Tell us a little about this apartment, Sal.
Another good one. 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom, 1 car park. Great location, very good one indeed.
Now, I know Philip's been excited about this home, and I'm not surprised.
Gorgeous.
What a beautiful facade it's got.
Beautiful.
We're in Belsize Avenue in Carnegie. I know that's been handled by Christian de Freck, who is a bit of a Carnegie Murrumbeena expert, and Mark Wynn. Get down there at 11:30 on Saturday morning if you want to see a beautiful home. I won't be able to get there because I'm at another auction, but so is Leor Samuel. He's in Newry Street in Windsor. A great spot there. Nice outlook from this apartment, Sal. Tell us about it.
Again, 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 1 car park. Also, great location, beautiful. Windsor. great area.
I've been making a bit of noise about this next apartment sale because it has a beautiful vista. It's a great apartment,
yes.
an old style, a beautiful looking block. The corner of Hamilton Street and Orrong Road in
Great
Elsternwick.
position.
Just been repriced, great position. This one's going to be in the mid to high sixes, may hit 7 or just go over, but what a great apartment. Got a lock-up garage, small, tightly held block. That is a recommended buy. Sal, Queen's Avenue, St Kilda East. As one of the queens of real estate, tell us a bit about this Queen's Avenue property.
This is a great one too. 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms and 2 car parks. This is a great looking townhouse. Looks like it's got a lot of accommodation. Looks fabulous on this one.
Does look fabulous. Jeremy Rosens is the auctioneer. Daniel Mickmuck has been handling that. We moving on from our 11:30 time slot. We've got 5 auctions at 12:30. Sally, we're going to be at Oakley Road auctioning this. We are busy, thankfully. That's how we like to be. We like, the right kind of busy.
Yes.
Too busy. That's the kind of busy we like to be. 152 Oakley Road, Carnegie. This is being handled by Mark Wynn and Leo Samuels coming up at 12:30. Tell us a bit about it.
Well, this sounds like good value. 5 bedroom house, 2 bathrooms, 3 car parks, and Oakley Road is always in a great location.
Sure
too.
is. I have auction honours in Thomas Street, Brighton East. There wouldn't be a weekend that we wouldn't have an auction in Brighton East. Meeting my son Daniel Peer there for 4 at 133 Thomas Street. Tell us a little.
Thomas Street, 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 1 car park. Looks great, doesn't it?
It sure does. Jeremy Rosens is going to be meeting Mark Kirkham in Carlingford Street for this fine looking villa. We just sold one very similar to that in Carlingford Street. Tell us a bit about this one.
I like Carlingford Street. 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 2 car parks. Beautiful.
1:30, we've got triple auction action. We're going to be at number 4 Pascal Street in Bentley. Philip's going to be jumping down there. He's got a busy day on Saturday. Tell us about this good looking home.
This is a great looking property on this one too. 4 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms and 3 car parks. Looks great, doesn't it?
Yes, 4 bed, 3 bathroom, that one, Sally. It's a beauty. We're going to be in Selwyn Street, just around the corner from the Classic Cinema, Sally, one of our favourite haunts where we are sponsoring at the moment, a commercial running through there. This is in Selwyn Street in Elsternwick, a great position. Tell us about this good looking unit.
Good one. Two bedrooms, 1.5 bathrooms and 1 car park on this one.
Gordon Street, Elsternwick was going to be auctioned on Saturday, but we brought it forward and sold it, so we can move that one along. It's already been sold. The auction time has been changed. It's sold for $5.10. Sally, we've got 5 auctions at 2:30 on Saturday. It's a busy time slot. It's a busy day. None better looking anywhere in Melbourne than this home in Stone Street. Tell us a bit about it.
Stunning, doesn't it? 4 bedrooms and a study, 3.5 bathrooms and 2 car parks. Looks beautiful.
I'm looking forward to auctioning that one, Sally. At 2:30, we're going to be in Washington Street, Malvern East. This time, Leo Samuel Auctions. Tell us about this home.
We get around, don't we?
We sure do.
Over to Malvern East. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms and 2 car parks.
Jeremy Rosens has got a busy day as well. He's in Rosedale Avenue in Glen Huntly. He's selling this very affordable apartment.
Yes, it's a 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom and 1 car space on this one too.
Great Scott, we're going to be in Scott Street in Caulfield South. Philip Kingston is auctioning this. We've sold this before. I know this apartment, or I shouldn't say apartment, this beautiful town residence. It's a great looking property. Tell us a little about it.
This one is 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms and 2 car spaces.
We're going to be in Melbourne, in Queen's Road in Melbourne. Simon Rodolnik auctions this terrific apartment in this great spot. 1 bed, 1 bathroom, Sally.
And 1 car park.
And 1 car park. Let's move on. We've got triple auction action at 3:30 p.m, 404 at 483. Glen Huntly Road, Elsternwick. Joel Sir is the agent. Jeremy Rosens is the auctioneer.
And it's got 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom and 1 car park.
Caramar Avenue, Brighton East. We're back in Brighton East. We love it there. Phillips auctioning this. He's meeting Dunn Gutman for this fine looking property.
It's a good one. 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms and 2 car parks.
Let's go to Sydney, Sal. Not Sydney City, but
Sydney
Sydney
Street.
Street. In Murrumbina, Daniel Peer is meeting Leo Samuel to close out the afternoon at Sydney Street at 3:30.
2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 1 car park.
And quite affordable, but it doesn't stop there because we are finishing at 4:30. The curtain's coming down on a very, very busy Saturday. Leo Samuel is doing, I don't know, 6 auctions or thereabouts. 6 at 269 Grange Road, Ormond goes off at 4:30.
2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 1 car park.
Let's move on to Sunday, Sal. We've got a busy day. We're kicking off in the morning. We are very busy. It's the way we want to be.
Yeah, we love it.
We've got we love it. Triple auction action. We're going to be 8 at 386 Dandenong Road. We've got a price of around $870 on that one. But we're still taking it to auction on Sunday morning, 10:30 a.m. Tell us about it.
3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 2 car parks.
5111 Hotham Street, Balaclava is Jeremy Rosen's auction at 10:30 a.m. Tell us a little bit about this terrific property.
2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 1 car park.
Sal, I'm going to be at 380 Glenira Road at 10:30. I want to talk a bit about this. And you're looking at the photo of that sumptuous pool. This is a really beautiful home. It's a mid-century classic. We've featured it on GPTV. It is a spacious home. It's on a great parcel of land, but it all revolves around this north-facing pool. That's a home you can get into, settle in summer, and enjoy your best life sitting around that pool. 10:30 a.m. I'm going to be there with Philip Kingston. We look forward to seeing you there. At the same time, I've got to run from there because I've got to go to Snowden Avenue at 11:30, Sal, where I'm meeting Daniel Pierre, Arlene Joffe, and Romy Skolnick. Tell us a bit about this property in Snowden Avenue.
This one's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom and 2-car park.
It is indeed. Philip's doing the auction for that, and we're going to be together for a couple of auctions in the morning. Then Whitehall Court is a great spot. We've sold in this block many times.
Our office.
It is just down from our office, Sally. This is 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom, 1 parking space.
Yes.
We've sold there many times. To be able to buy an apartment somewhere in the 4s is pretty good value.
Pretty good,
it might go
it?
dribble into the 5s, but it's thereabouts. Sally, this property in Raphael Street has been one that I know Daniel and Arlene have been very excited about. It is a great looking property.
Beautiful.
Somewhere in that mid-2s or maybe beyond. Philip's got auction honours at 12:30.
Okay, this one's 4 bedrooms plus a study, 2.5 bathrooms and 3 car parks.
Olinda Street, Caulfield South, another great looking property. We're in and out of that street a fair bit because we love it. And Mark Kirkman's been handling that. Jeremy Rosens is the auctioneer.
So this one's 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom and 2 car parks.
We've got triple auction action at 1:30 p.m, Sally. We're going to be meeting Rafi Joffe, your old work buddy for many, many years.
Absolutely.
2C Marriott Street in Caulfield. Tell us about this absolute masterpiece of a home.
Yes, 4 bedrooms plus a study, 3.5 bathrooms and 2 car parks.
Now, I've been very involved in this home, Sally. It's 65 Oran Crescent. This is a very spacious property. It is a gorgeous looking home. It's got a very lovely garden at the back as well. 65 Oran Crescent, Caulfield North. We've had a fixed price on that. We've said look around that 2-3 mark. And I think that probably the reserve is probably going to be at or very close to that on Sunday. Looking forward to running that auction, Sally. It has been popular and should be a competitive auction. I'm going to be heading off at 2:30 to 1 at 195 Oran Road, St Kilda Reese. This absolutely fabulous mid-century kind of retro style apartment occupying the entire first floor of this terrific boutique block on the corner of Oran Road and I think Milburn Avenue.
That's
Sal,
right.
that is a beautiful property.
I know, I remember this from a long time ago and I always loved this block.
And they're very tightly held. It's been by the same family for a long time.
3 bedrooms, 1.5 bathrooms and 2 car parks.
Now, at the same time, that's on Jeremy Rosens will be in Garden Street. This is a beautiful looking property. I know Jeremy's been excited about that, as has the whole team. 1 Garden Street also goes off at 2:30 p.m.
This one is 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom and 1 car park.
Come and see Jeremy Rosens do a great auction together with Daniel Mickmucker. 201 Booran Road is being auctioned by Philip Kingston. Joel Sir's been the agent involved. Tell us a bit about that one.
3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms and 3 car parks.
At 2:30, Daniel Pierre is going to be with his team in Oran Road for this very affordable property. Great value, 1-bedder around that low 3s.
Sounds good. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom and 1 car park.
Very close to our office, that one.
Yes.
Sally, 740 Northcote Avenue is my 3:30 auction on Sunday. I'm looking forward to meeting Arlene and her team there. Tell us a little about it, please.
Yes, this one has 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom and 1 car park.
And we're going to wind down a busy Sunday being hosted by Philip Kingston at 3:30 and then 4:30. 23 Teague Street is at 3:30.
Okay, this one's 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms and 2 car park.
And Ben Eisner and Vanessa McGlynn have been busy handling that. 4:30 brings down the curtain to a very busy weekend, Sally. Are we saving the best for last? Maybe we are. 233 Booran Road, Caulfield South. Arlene Joffe's been handling it. What a beautiful looking property. Tell us a bit about it.
This one has got 4 to 5 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms and 4 car parks.
And a sumptuous pool to enjoy through the summer months and all year round perhaps. A couple of properties to review before we go, Sally. This home is a classic period home. It's been the same hands for many years. There was kind of a French school run out of that, just opposite like a French junior school, just run out of that. It's opposite Caulfield Park. It's got all of the beautiful period features. It's got a big block of land, north-facing back garden. We're talking about 710 Inkerman Road in Caulfield North, Sally.
4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms and 2 car park.
Looking forward to seeing you at that one.
Nice
That's a
size block
special
of land
preview.
too,
Yeah, great size block of land.
746.
746 square metres.
Good
Beautiful
size,
block,
yeah.
great size. We've got a couple of others to preview before we go. 53 Bundira Road is a forthcoming auction. I know Leon Guzenfitter and Leo, you have been very excited about this. How about you, Sally?
I think it looks amazing.
Yep.
4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms and 3 car parks.
53 Bundeera Road. We look forward to seeing you at that one. And the last one we're going to review as we
I
go
know this one.
is this home that we're also familiar with, not just the
Yes.
home, but the residents of the home who are wonderful people.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about now 281 Alma Road, Caulfield North, corner of Erceldoorn Street. Tell
Yes.
us a bit about this great looking home, Sal.
That's a great one. That one has 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms and 2 car parks.
Beautiful looking home, a single
Great.
level haven, that one. Sal, that's a big wrap on this week's GPTV.
A lot of stock.
A lot of stock. Gee, it's good
things.
to have you back. Thank you so much
you, my
for
pleasure.
not only
Thank you.
being on the show, but being the illuminating light that you are
Thank
to,
you.
to not only your work colleagues, but to all whom you meet and deal with.
Thank you.
It's been great to have you on the show. Will you
Thank
come back
you.
and join me again?
I'd love to.
Good. Thank you
so
very much. I'm Gary Peer,
I'm Sally
and
Zone.
we'll see you next week. Thanks.
Bye-bye.